Hi guys, welcome to another episode of AJAWI TV. I'm AJAWI and for today we'll be talking about pest control. Yes, you heard me right, pest control. It is very important to treat our site for termites before we actually start construction. This is to prevent the infestation of termites after construction, right? So we decided that we were going to interview the CEO of Central Pest Control to get some information for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get into this video.
All my life I had to fight, I ain't taking no ill, I paid the price. Remember them days we had no lights, now I'm up 2K.
Takes more chemical to do it. When you're doing a pre-treatment, it saves you a whole lot because a pre-treatment will cost you probably half the price a post-treatment will cost.
And how much? I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot. How much pre-treatment would really cost? A ballpark figure.
We do it by the square foot, and so it can run you from probably about 40,000 up to a 60,000 or 70,000, depends on the size building. And a post-treatment, probably are looking at a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, but I mean, for 40,000, I mean, we can afford that.
It depends on the amount of square footage.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's more beneficial if you do it before.
As long as the right chemicals are used and you are properly applied, then you are quite certain that the results will be good. But in some areas, because we have a lot I don't want to criticize the industry, but we have a lot of people who are not professional in the industry. And because they do some things that are not in accordance with the principle of pest control, and they get away with it. Because up to now, although we have regulations here, the regulators are not paying attention to some of the things that are happening. So because of that, and one time they used to have like a 1-year seminar every year, the regulator, the pesticide control authority. Lately, we don't see any seminars again. But sometimes the seminar refresh their mind and also teach some of them who are not professional and who don't understand. I did a course from the Purdue University, and that was a complete pest control service. I do all different types of service. Post-construction treatment, pre-construction treatment, general treatment, fumigation. All of these are included in the pest control. And I do all of that.
All right, the next question I would like to ask is this. Sometimes I visit places, right? And I see like roaches coming up in the sink or in the bathroom, places like that. How do you really, is that a different process than the termite treatment or?
Completely different. For the roaches, we do a service that is called general treatment. That just include roaches, ants, rodents, and flies and other things.
Now, so persons who have like pits, like absorption pits?
They live in manholes and pits. It depends on the species of roaches too, because you have different types of species of roaches. The German cockroach not going to find themselves in that position, which is called the teenager, as some people call it. But like the American cockroach and the one that is called oriental cockroach, those will be in the pits and in the manholes, and they will come up through the pipe and all those kind of things. They live in those places. So like when we are doing a treatment around a building, we treat the manholes and other areas that roaches might live, because you have different species. Sometimes you are doing a termite job, and when you look, you see, they call them drummer, but the right name is Australian. You see them coming from all over. They live in the trash and those places, and they come up. So you have different species of roaches, just the same way you have different species of termites. So, it's different treatment for different type of insect. But normally for roaches and those kind of things, the treatment is called a general treatment. But for termite, the termite is different. And then the equipment that is used for general treatment is totally different from the equipment that is used for termite treatment, because you have to have a pressurized machine, a machine that can pressurize the chemical when you are injecting it into the ground. And so they call a termite rig. It is made of engine, pump, and you have hose and hose reel on it. And some people make their own and improvise their own by buying the pump and putting it up and then have a drum that they put hose in. But we really use a compact machine. It just built for that purpose, and it has its own hose, it has its own engine, it has everything like that. So if we come we don't use their current. We don't use their current to start our machine. Only thing we use the current for is probably for drilling.
Oh, okay. So in general, if it is that you're now in a position where you're buying an existing building, right? You would recommend, say, do the pit treatment if there is an absorption pit on site, and do the post-construction treatment if that's available.
And the thing about it is that what should be done is that, all right, in North America and those places, again, some of these developing countries, you cannot sell a house unless it is inspected by a pest control operator and give you a certificate to say, well, it has been treated or it is termite free. Out here, people just go and buy houses. I just had some encounter with some people who bought houses, and when they buy the houses, the termites are in there like crazy, and they have to be treating it. They have to find the money to treat it, which should be so. When a house is supposed to be sold, it should be inspected by a professional pest control operator to find out if there are termites, existing termites, and then it should be treated, and the people get a certificate to show that it's treated. Or when it's inspected, they get a certificate to say, well, it is termite free. But people just go ahead and buy houses and they don't check on these things, because these things are not promoted as it should be in this country, and it is not set up in a way that it should be incorporated in our building processes. Government and so, but when government are building, or when contractors are building for government, then definitely have to have it or post-treated, depends on if it's expansion or another building, and they have to get a written recommendation, a written certificate to show that it was done, and also the guarantee. Government not going to let them build it without that. That has to be done. So we sometimes get a lot of work from construction companies that are doing expansion, are doing new buildings for government and so on. Other local people don't really see it important until when the termites start to come. You see, sometimes some people don't prepare before, and they say it is better to prepare than to have to go over and do it over again.
Oh, okay. So you would say to anybody who is looking to buy a house to ask the person that is actually selling them the house to get it treated and present a certificate before they go ahead and sign off the buy.
Right. Get it inspected and have proper documents to show that it is not termite infested.
Okay. I mean, I just learned something new because I never know that, and this is why I enjoy really conducting these interviews, so that people out there can actually get this information. Because I'm studying architecture and I am a building technologist now, right? I knew about the whole treatment of termites, but at the same time, enough information is not being presented to people, so therefore they sometimes they don't know that they should do it. You get what I mean?
When I was building my house, I had to get a quantity surveyor because I was getting some loan from the housing trust, and I had to get a quantity surveyor to give me a paper to show the housing trust how much material is going to cost. And one of the things she put in was the termite treatment. That evaluated that and say how much it's going to cost, and that was in it too. But as I say, for most people, that is not in their plan, because sometimes the contractors just want to get the money and done it and done the building, and they don't remember that these are supposed to be done. But when they are doing it for government, they have to do it.
Yeah, and chances are you might buy a house and you have to go now build a roof, because the roof is infested, and you just can't do nothing at that point.
Right. I went to a house today to do an estimate for a man who had termites in a house, and some part of the building he had to take out the entire ceiling. He took out the entire ceiling of the building, but I mean, some party had to take out every piece of board in there because none of it was reusable because how the termites did it.
Wow. Wow. I must say.
I take the picture of that building and probably you could have shown it to you on your page.
Yeah.
Because I had to, the whole roof is almost taken on the man say must have to get it treated before you start putting up at the roof.
Yeah, yeah. So I wanna say thank you, Mr. Isaac. You really enlightened my darkness as it relates to pest control. Do you want to tell the audience where they can contact you?
Well, yes, I have two offices, one in Mandeville at 43 Manchester Road, and my head office is in Mineral Heights at 1484 Aluminum Way. My numbers are 9621509, 4627658, and the email they check centralpest@hotmail.com.
All right, guys, you heard Mr. Isaacs, and I'm sure he will try and give us, once you go and say AJAWI sent you, he'll deal with you accordingly.
You will get a special discount.
You heard it from Mr. Isaacs. So again, Mr. Isaacs, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate the time that you take to come and speak with us, and I do hope that you get more customers coming into you because they're now enlightened